Hi guys, it's Elena.
And Michelle.
I made stars.
Stars.
Lots of different stars.
They're like snowflakes. They're all different.
Yeah. But you know they're not snowflakes because they're not...
Hexagons.
Exactly.
I know all about hexagons.
Why?
I made Mom a hexagon thing for Christmas.
Oh!
I just finished it last night.
Is it good?
It's really good. You already saw it. I was going to add fringe and add more to it, and then I added fringe. I'm like, this looks ridiculous. So I added fringe all the way to just complete it, and then I reassessed, and I'm like, nope, I hate it. Take it off. Now it's beautiful, just the way it already was.
Nice. What I'm doing right now is I'm using radial symmetry. I couldn't figure out what axis it needed to be on, so you might have seen some odd formation there, but I figured it out eventually, so don't sweat it. Shell, I don't think you were looking, but it's okay.
Forgive me.
But yeah, I already knew of radial symmetry in Maya as a concept. I'd watched a couple of videos about it a couple of years ago, but I never found much occasion to use it. But now that I've actually did it in this video, I feel like I've been using it a lot. So very handy. It does what it says. It does what it says right on the tin. So yeah, this one's kind of funny because usually when I'm making multiple objects in one video, I will, like, all the modeling will be haphazard and, like, all at once, and, like, you'll just see me jumping around to different ones, and then the coloring in of it will be done just one by one, all neatly. This time is opposite. I cut it together to just show each of these one at a time, but then all of the texturing is in one file, so get ready for that.
I'm ready. Let's fast forward.
Uh-huh. But yeah, it was tricky trying to make them all unique because they all some of them just look really similar, so I have to keep making them fun in their own little ways. I was also thinking this thing that just has to do with my videos in general, and like I don't really have followers yet, but I feel like if anyone has thoughts on, like, oh, you show just the forward progress of it, but like I don't really explain anything. If anyone ever wants me to explain things, I could. I just don't yet because I don't know if there's an interest in that. But I don't know. If anyone's curious about other aspects of doing this, then just pop it in the comments and I'll listen.
And the same goes for me. If you're curious more about my life, I'm ready for it.
About your process making hexagon.
Yes.
Hexagon crochets. I've been crocheting a little bit. I've been trying to make a cardigan lately, but I have to keep stopping because I need to edit these 3D videos.
Mm-hmm.
It's such an irritant. But then I'm going to be making gloves soon and maybe knitting them on double pointed needles, which I've never used before.
Okay.
And those are going to be for Kevin. And once I can figure out how to make gloves, then it's over for you guys. You're going to get some
You'll
gloves.
have the toastiest hands. Just wait. It's not a threat, Lena.
No, I don't think I'm going to be gifting any gloves to anyone here. Because, like, if we wanted them, we would just wear them. We have a few pairs in the house somewhere. But Kevin's going to get some. And then I need to think about, like, well, I've made Kevin a hat, and then I'm making Kevin some gloves. Will Elaine want anything? Does she want a hat? I know she wears cute clothes. Does with a hat?
Well, she needs to watch this video and respond in the comments.
Yeah, Elaine, come at me. Because every time I'm at the store thinking about something for, like, a yarn for Kevin, I'm like, oh, should I get a purple one for Elaine? I don't know. She needs to tell me.
Is she knitworthy?
She might be.
We don't know.
She wears cute clothes, so all I have to do is just make her a cute article of clothing.
Is it cute for everyone, or is it just cute for you?
If I make it with my heart, of course it's cute.
Cuteness is subjective.
Oh my goodness. It's like she doesn't even understand.
So are all these Christmas stars...
They're not...
Are they all stars, like tree topper Christmas stars?
No.
The answer was in my question.
They're just non-denominational stars. To be honest,
holiday stars.
Just they're stars. I like some of them just remind me of little, like, video game tokens or whatever. Like they're not for a holiday.
Okay.
It's just because we record these things so far in advance. Tonight for us is literally Christmas Eve, but it's not going to be posted, I think, until maybe January 20-something-ish. So.
2027.
What was I thinking about?
I don't know.
It had to do with the stars. Oh, yeah, no, the real reason I was making these stars is because I've been making some edits to my reel, and there's this one aspect of one of my scenes in my reel where, like, there's this figure. It's in my treehouse scene. There's a human figure who has like floating stuff, like kind of, I don't know, orbiting around her, and it's just kind of random shapes. And I don't know, looking at that little part, I just felt less charmed by it than when I'd first made it. So I was like, well, what can I replace that with? Stars, floating stars. And it's funny, in all of these, in all my files, I keep naming this floaty stars, but like I think the title of this video is just gonna be stars because they're not floating here. Like, I just know what I intend this for that scene in my reel, but they're not floating here. You don't need to think about that.
Stars upon Mars.
Uh-huh. That's what they say.
If you are in the know, it is what you say.
Well, what are you referencing?
Dr. Seuss.
What book? Is it the where you
Starbelly
go?
Sneetches had stars upon Mars.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It had to be cool.
I need to rewind this voiceover to hear it again because it's like, I feel like I finished your sentence in my head as Mars, and I don't think you said that word.
I said thars. It's not a real word, so it's appropriate that you would have heard something else.
Yeah, my mind just filled in that blank. Like, no, that's not, she could not possibly. Let me help you, girl.
Yeah, it's funny because Shakespeare is notorious for making up a lot of words that we use now, and Dr. Seuss cannot, because he used just nonsense words that are still not words because bars.
Yeah.
But he was really creative.
Yeah.
And they're fun to read.
Very. But it's funny, too, looking at Shakespeare and probably other writers at that time, but it's like a lot of his creativity comes from trying to abbreviate words that ought not be abbreviated. So I see some that are like, ooh, I feel like it would be a little bit more convenient if we could have kept that abbreviation, but we don't have it. I wish I could think of one single example.
I would like an example.
If I can think of one, I'll put it in the description of this video.
Do it.
Altogether, there are going to be 14 stars, BT dubs.
I like this star. That should go on top of our Christmas tree.
Stop talking about Christmas.
They all look like they'd be good tree toppers.
I have to censor out every time we say Christmas, so they're going to think you're cussing.
Oh my gosh.
No, I won't.
Put it on top of the quack tree.
The tree? Michelle! You have an tree in your house?
This sounds like a snowflakey star.
Yeah, at some point I had to look up just snowflakes as reference because I ran out of star ideas. So I was looking at all sorts of like those close zoom-ins of snowflakes that are so cool. See, I think it's just these last few that will be very snowflake themed.
Gosh, once you look at a star and you imagine head, arms, legs, you can't stop.
I guess, and you also have to ruin
No,
that.
it's a turtle. It's a turtle.
Huh. Anyway, so, okay, the pendant video was the one we recorded last weekend, but it was so short that we couldn't say, I really wanted to talk about how we watched The Thing, but we only had like 4 minutes or so to talk.
Did we watch it?
We had at that point.
Oh, okay.
I remember thinking about it like, no, 4 minutes is not long enough to get into this. But right now I can't really think of anything specific I wanted to say.
Oh,
I guess I just wanted to announce that, yeah, we watched an important movie.
Yes.
It was kind of, and we watched it at night too. It was fine though. It wasn't the spookiest, but we have been thinking about the dogs.
Yes.
Just poor dogs.
Poor sweet dogs.
They
Not the weird dog, the nice dogs.
I mean, we were feeling sympathetic for the weird dog until we knew exactly how weird it was.
Yes.
Yeah, I do feel like I want to rewatch it and like pay closer attention to certain things because like there was, I don't know, because there was one point when before the dog gets put into the I don't know, just the locked up place where the other dogs were. It had been wandering around in their like hangout room, like their lounge room, and I think that it bit one of the fellas because it was like ouch, and I was like, put that dog in the hold or whatever.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that was, I think it was Palmer who was revealed during the blood test scene. Spoiler alert, by the way. So like that might have been Palmer. Like that bite is what did it. As a no, it makes me curious.
So he lasted all the way to that scene.
Well, I think
in the room with the.
I think he just stayed incognito. He just.
Oh, so he. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, or yeah. See, but this is what gets me so curious. Is like, is the implication that they don't know that they're infected and they are still kind of normal up until they really transform and reveal to the audience, or is it like they are an alien and they're being really covert? I don't know. Like, I want that to be clarified, but I think that's not really the point of the movie. I think you need to just think of your own questions and don't expect answers.
Don't watch it if you have questions.
You get what you get, now get. Don't try to have a critical thought about my movie, said John Carpenter.
Especially super old movies.
So old. We had to blow the dust off of it to even watch it.
It came out, 82? So I think 12 years before you were born.
Oh,
That's
wow.
ancient. 2 years before my husband was born.
So old. Oh my gosh.
The oldest ever. I can't even count that high.
I don't know if the numbers exist. Like, I think I'd have to Google to see what that number would be.
Googleplex.
Yeah, this one was a weird start. Oh, it's gone now.
I saw it. I was enjoying it. It was a good one to be making while we were talking about the thing.
Yeah. Gosh, this one.
Ooh, like arrows.
Very much so. Gosh, so we're sitting with like nice, comfortable cushions behind us, but neither one of us is using those comfortable cushions because Chow Chow usurped Michelle's spot, and now I have to be kind of...
I was thinking commandeered.
Ah, Chow Chow commandeered.
What's like the normal word that we didn't say?
Chow Chow took... We're just like really good.
Super smart.
We both have bachelorette degrees. Anyway, but I was speaking of The Thing and just movies from that era in general. I was thinking how convenient it is that, because we tend to censor how we talk around the kids, and I don't want to have to keep saying monster around them because I feel like it just activates Felicity's imagination and it'll just make her feel nervous or just excited and curious. I don't know. So it's nice to be able to just say The Thing and it won't be confusing because that's just what it is. And I feel like that also happened with some movie titles got really literal around that era, like with Alien. That also, I think that might have came out 79? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
I don't
remember. Then, yeah, you weren't even close to being there. Mom had just been born.
Mom watches our videos.
She was born in 79. I know exactly.
She was born in 59.
It's okay, Shell. You don't have to be embarrassed for not knowing. Anyway, but then we also have It. I think that movie, I don't know about the book, but the movie came out in, I think, 89.
Ooh, coloring.
Yeah, I wanted to...
It's like Christmas cookies.
Stop. You're talking about some cookies? How could you? Yeah, I wanted to do lots of fun pastel-y colors. I didn't want to do just yellow, so I made sure to put a nice selection. And I think I managed to do every pastel-y color that I could. I might forget, no, I managed to get some orange in there in the end. Yeah, you'll see.
They're like throwing stars, some of them.
Yeah, some of them are. They seem like they could be really sharp and fun. Yeah, like the, one in the bottom row, third from the left.
Yeah.
That was very...
That's what I was looking at.
Throwing stars.
Or just the first one on the bottom row.
Wait, need to wait for that to happen. It's just, it takes too long on this part. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, the third one is like the brass knuckles and throwing star kind of quality.
Have you seen It? The movie
I've not. No, neither edition ever.
Okay, and you've not seen Alien either? I think we talked about that.
No, I don't think so. I've seen scenes.
Gosh, I remember from one of my film studies classes, because we had a little theater for our classes in the film building. I keep saying film.
Did you watch a film there?
Don't say cat and don't say French. Yeah, we watched a movie every week, and oftentimes it was really cool because I got to see Singing in the Rain on a big screen from one of my classes. But then I also had to watch Alien for that class, and it was so I tend not to go to a theater to watch scary movies because I need to be able to leave the room. So I didn't this time. I think I even sat in close to the front row, so I wouldn't have been able to leave without it being very much noticed and disruptive to the class. But gosh, it was so much suspense and a lot of anticipation and I think that it was we had a lecture on sound design for that week, and so that was the movie example for it because it was just yeah, sound design's good. You got me on the edge of my seat. So I feel like we should watch it. next time.
Alien.
Yeah, Alien. I've never seen Aliens and any of the following ones. I'm curious about it, though.
I don't really know all that has to do with, because Alien and Predator went together, right?
Yeah,
I've seen Predator, but so long ago.
Yeah, I might have seen one Predator, or maybe Predator 2, I'm not sure. I'd be curious about any of those. I feel like I want to know about that franchise. But
They seem so separate that it seems weird to me that they are together, but I haven't seen, the combination movies or Aliens. So no.
Totes. Like, having only seen Alien, it's like, if it's Alien versus Predator, like, I know the alien's gonna win.
Oh.
But, like, I don't know if that's how it played out.
Who does win? Ooh, they spin!
Yeah,
To find out the answer, listen next week.
For us to spoil this movie from the 80s.
Yes.
No, I don't know if they even fight in that. I don't know. I've never seen it. I don't know anything. I'm going to Google it. I'll put it in the description.
I need to know. I can't wait to see it next month.
Yep. All right. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.
See you next time.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
Bum.